Today we're working on this activity which I think is really fun. It's called Two Truths and a Lie. So you have to figure out which one of the statements is a lie. So we'll be making a Flipgrid video. So let's go down to the directions. You're already watching the video, so let's go on to part B. Go to Canvas and open up the Kami assignment titled Two Truths and a Lie. So I go to Canvas, I click on Ms. Hippenmeyer's class, I go to Modules, and then I go to Tuesday, and there's this assignment, Two Truths and a Lie, Proportional Graphs. Then I load this into a new window, and this is where you're going to create your script. So you'll read the statement. So statement A, this graph represents a non-proportional relationship. And then you determine, well, is that true? Is that false? Does that represent a non-proportional relationship? So basically, is this not proportional? And you would say statement A is, and you'd say true or false, and then you would share your reasoning. This is what you do first, so you fill this in. Now, I'm not going to fill this in for you because this is your assignment, but I have an example for you that I filled out. So, for example, statement A, this equation represents a non-proportional relationship. Well, is that non-proportional? So down here I filled in my script. Now I'm not going to use the script until I make the video. So let me go now to back to the directions. So I've created my script for the video. Then I go to the Flipgrid, Ms. Hippenmeyer's Flipgrid page, and I click on the topic titled Two Truths and a Lie, Proportional Graphs. So you're going to have to join with Google. You won't be allowed to join unless you use your school account. So I click on my school account, and it took me directly to the topic. You might have to click on the topic. It will at least take you to Ms. Hippenmeyer's math class. You might have to click on the topic. Then you scroll down, and we're going to record a response. Now notice up here in the top right-hand corner that it says 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes to give your explanation, and then time will be up. So that's why we create a script, and we want to be ready to go with our explanation when we make the video. Now, the other thing you need to know is you need to click these 3 dots here, which is titled Options, because we want to record our screen. We want to be able to record the script, the Kami page. Alright, so let's go ahead and start screen recording. So I have to click either my entire screen, the application window, or the Chrome tab. I'm going to be showing multiple tabs, so I'm going to click my entire screen. So I'll click Share. And then 3, 2, 1, it's going to start. And then I'll go ahead and go directly over to my Two Truths and a Lie and start explaining. So, statement A, this equation represents a non-proportional relationship. Statement A is true because the power of 2 makes this equation non-proportional. To further prove it, look at what happens when you add a power of 2. Okay, so let me take it away, that power of 2. And it looks like, it looks like this. And then when you put it back, the power of 2, look, it goes from a line to a curve. And we know that if we have a curve, this is non-proportional, because a proportional graph is a straight line that goes through 0, 0. All right, let's look at the next statement, statement B. This equation represents a non-proportional relationship. Y equals 2x minus 5. I said, statement B is true because the constant term, subtraction of 5, makes this equation non-proportional. Let me prove it. So y equals 2x, look, it's proportional. It's a straight line that goes through 0, 0. But as soon as I type in minus 5, now it goes through 0, negative 5 instead of 0, 0. And this equation is no longer proportional because it does not go through the origin 0, 0. So that was also true. All right, statement C, this equation represents a non-proportional relationship. Statement C is false because an equation in the form y equals kx is proportional. This statement C, this is not non-proportional. It is proportional, so this is false. Take a look at the graph. When you graph y equals 2x, look at this graph. It is a straight line and it goes through 0, 0. So if it's in the form y equals kx, then it is proportional. So I just talked through all of those, so then I'm going to go back to Flipgrid, and then I'll go ahead and go directly over to my Two Truths and a Lie and start explaining. So you can click edit if you want to edit it.
This equation represents a non...
And I'm sure there's some, you can add a sticky note. There's some different things that you can add on here to your video if you want to. And then from here, I'm not going to add anything to my video. It looks like I was cut off at the very end, so it worked out. Yeah, look, you can see at the very end that I had already finished explaining the last one, which is y equals 2x. And I had just been cut off because, you know, you only get 2 minutes. So I think that's okay. So I'm going to click next. I want you to put your first and your last name, and then you hit submit, and I've submitted my video. Okay, so let's go back to the directions. So it says, click on the topic, we did that. Record a response, we did that. Submit this script on Canvas. So that's the next thing I would need to do. So this script that I made, there will be a submit button up here for you where it says save. And so you actually submit this because this is what I will grade. I will use this, your script, and your video, and on Canvas I will grade this assignment to give you a grade for this. Let's see what's next. Oh, you completed your first Flipgrid for class. Now, if you're not sure which is true and which is a lie, you can always watch your other classmates' videos and see if this jogs your memory, because I know this is, like, this proportional, non-proportional is a topic we haven't worked on for a while. So in conclusion, just to make sure you understand, you're going to be making a script through Canvas. So you'll make your script and you'll submit that. And you will also be making a Flipgrid video. And then I will be grading your Flipgrid and your script together as one assignment.